A young adult alien invasion movie that is a cross between The Host, Twilight, and The Hunger Games. That's not a good combination. The Fifth Wave, directed by Jay Blakeson, starring Chloe Grace Moretz, Maika Monroe, Nick Robinson, Alex Rowe, Liev Schreiber, Tony Revolvi, and a bunch of other actors I'll get into as I talk about this review. Basically, it's an alien invasion slash young adult movie slash Hunger Games, Twilight, The Host. All that rolled up in one is not a good combination, and that's a shame because you got a pretty good cast in this movie. What happens in this movie, the Earth gets invaded by these aliens and they start killing off the humans in 4 different waves. The first wave is they knock out all the power. Then the second wave is they create a whole bunch of floods throughout the entire planet, killing off humans. The third wave is a plague, and the fourth wave, the aliens become parasites and start infesting the humans, taking them as their hosts' bodies. So now you don't know whether when you see a fellow human being, you don't know if that human being is an other, which is what we're calling the aliens in this movie, or a normal human being. The military gives the main teenagers in this movie the means to tell the difference between normal humans versus others. And that's pretty much our movie. Chloe Grace Moretz plays Cassie, the main character in this film. She gets separated from her brother throughout this apocalyptic chaos that's happening. And she's trying to get back to her brother who is at a military base. She has 2 love interests in this movie. One is Nick Robinson's character, Ben Paris, and the other, who's the main love interest, Evan Walker, played by Alex Rowe. And there's really not much chemistry with either one of these love interests, really. I mean, one's pretty much like Jacob, the other one's pretty much like Edward. You can take your pick between which one is which, or personally I identify them as one is Gale from Hunger Games, Liam Hemsworth's character, which is Ben Parrish, and the other one, Alex Rowe's character, is more like PETA. Because Ben Parrish is the one that gets stuck looking out for the younger brother, while Alex Rowe's character is the one taking care of Cassie the whole time. And Ben Paris ends up getting his own secondary love interest, Ringer, played by Maika Monroe, who's probably the best character in the movie, which is not saying much. And Tony Revolvi's basically the token minority in this movie. He's barely in it. It's a shame because I like him as an actor. He was great in Grand Budapest Hotel and Dope. Here he's barely in there, and I don't really care about his character. Liev Schreiber is playing a cliche character. You've seen Liev Schreiber played a dozen times, and I could tell the twist behind his character a mile away. He's this military colonel, and there's something secretive about him, which I could tell a mile away. It was so obvious. I could tell there was a twist behind Alex Rowe's character as well. That was an obvious twist too. And the twist behind what the Fifth Wave is and how they try to kill off the remaining humans was also very obvious. This movie is just not very good. It is a very big shame because you got a terrific cast, but there's not very good direction, there's not very good script for them to work with, and that's just the main problem with this movie. Problems, I should say. The 2 adults playing the parents are Ron Livingston, Maggie Smith. They're barely in this movie. They get killed off pretty quickly. It's just not a very good movie. I definitely don't recommend this movie. I would give this movie a D. Don't see this film. Stay away from it and pick something else. That's all I gotta say for The Fifth Wave.